we're going to take a look at the latest in the core lineup from Bushmills. Bushmills 14 year. Welcome to 4-Leaf Whiskey. So one bottle that I was able to pick up on my travels over to Ireland was the latest core lineup item from Bushmills Distillery, and that is the Bushmills 14-year single malt. Now, this one had released in Ireland. It sold out in most of the shops there, and the only place you could get it at that time was the distillery. I think they've replenished the shops a little bit. It hasn't come to the US yet. Now, this is a 14-year age-stated single malt Irish whiskey from Bushmills. This is, unfortunately, it's 40% ABV. Really wish they would bump it up just a little bit. But this one is a bit different, that this is finished in Malaga casks. Now, if you're an Irish whiskey fan, you recognize Malaga cask. The other big name whiskey that's finished in Malaga cask is Yellow Spot. We got to try this over there with master blender Alex Thomas. Really excited. I had to bring a bottle home to share with you guys, get the word out. So this one, I actually had to go back and check to see what I paid for this, because honestly, it was one of those days. We had an amazing experience. We got to try some great whiskey, and I just walked into the gift shop and started handing my husband bottles and never looked at the receipt until probably later on. So this one, we paid £65 for this, which I believe the conversion as of today is about $82. So let's get, that was a great one. That shook the whole table. They got great corks with Bushmills. Pour a little bit of this. I do really like the color on this. It's really pretty color. So let's get into this one. And this is 14 years and it's finished in a Malaga casks. I did not look it up. I even checked the website, and it doesn't really say how long they were in the Malaga casks. It's something, of the great whiskeys we had, this wasn't my favorite, so it didn't occur to me to ask a lot of more questions about this one. I started asking about a few others. This one is really tropical on the nose. A lot of orange. Orange, vanilla, pineapple. I'm getting kind of like a mango. It really does remind me of kind of like a fruit cup, because it's got a lot of different tropical fruits going on, but there's an inherent sweetness here too that is kind of like a sugary vanilla syrup. Slash it. That sweet tropical fruit that you get on the nose does translate to the palate. First thing I'm getting is those orange notes right away. And the finish is all mango, which I've gotten mango on whiskey before, but I don't know. It's been a while since I've got one so pronounced. A little bit of grapefruit. Still a little bit of pineapple. A lot of vanilla. Just a little bit of the oak spice. Hits you kind of at the finish. But that mango just is going and going. So let's see how this 14-year lines up with the others in the lineup. So I'm really realizing I need to adjust this camera angle. So I pulled out the 12-year, which is a Marsala cask finish, and the 16-year, which is a classic bourbon sherry port cask finish. It's called a triple wood. This is the old bottling. I love these old 16. 16 is the first Irish whiskey I absolutely fell in love with. So I have a soft place in my heart for the 16. So they're all 40% ABV. Let's see how the 14-year compares to these two and how it fits into the lineup. So we're going to start with the 12-year. Now the 12-year is a little nuttier, a little richer. I get a little more nuttiness on this one. Not necessarily almonds, kind of leaning more into maybe cashews or hazelnuts. chocolate. There's some tobacco notes on this one. It's a rich, more dense whiskey. Vanilla. The oak is not coming through as much on the 12-year. I do enjoy this 12-year whiskey. I think it's a good cigar whiskey as well. And there's, right at the finish, it also is a little bit sweet, almost like a hard candy kind of note there right at the finish. So I'm going to go back to the 14-year. This is all tropical fruit. It's mango, it's orange, it's pineapple, it's grapefruit, vanilla, a little bit of oak spice. It's really tropical. I'm not getting really any kind of tropical notes on the 12-year. I'm getting more of those nutty notes, those cashews, maybe hazelnut. I'm getting a little more chocolate, more tobacco notes. It's a little bit richer. All right, so now we're going to try the 16-year. Now on the nose, I'm already getting those kind of figgy raisin notes that I get with the port. Yeah, those dark red fruits come through a lot more on the 16. The 16, you're getting those fig notes, those raisin notes. I'm getting a little bit of the almond, vanilla, getting more oak spice on this one. This one is a little spicier than the others. You get a little more oakiness on this one. You get a little more oak spice on this one. So there's a definite reason why of the three I gravitate to the 16. But by this comparison, honestly, the 14 fits very well because I think it's providing something that this lineup was missing. And it's all those, it's just, this is a tropical fruit salad of a single malt. It is big flavors for an 80 proof whiskey. Bushmills 14-year single malt Irish whiskey. Now, I had the opportunity to try this over at the Causeway Distillery with Master Blender Alex Thomas, and a lineup that had some pretty spectacular whiskeys. And this one didn't jump out at me. I wanted to grab a bottle anyway because I knew it would be going worldwide, and I wanted to be able to review it for everyone. Since I've gotten home, I've revisited this bottle, and actually really, once you have it on its own, you can really appreciate all the work and the notes that you do get in this. And I'm not a Malaga fan. Yellow Spot, I could take it or leave it, to be honest. This one I really do enjoy. It's so different than anything else in the Bushmills lineup outside of maybe some Causeways. You're not going to get these notes in anywhere else in the lineup. I really appreciate all of the tropical fruit notes. I don't know that I've gotten this much like mango and pineapple on another Irish whiskey that was this young, to be honest. I've gotten them on some others, but you're talking like a 21 plus year old whiskey. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what your favorite Bushmills Irish whiskey is. Sláinte.